Well, hey everyone, this is my home for the next 3 days. Another relaxing camping weekend with the tent. The only difference is this time I brought my dog with me. He's 13 years old. It's the first time he's gone camping in his life. Some of you have asked how he was doing since I retired him from the trail years ago. He's fully recovered from the Lyme disease battle that he had, but also his eyesight has gotten worse. He's pretty much totally blind right now. He bumps into things. So we're keeping an eye on him. We got him roped up. But yeah, this is his first camping trip and he's 13 years old. He's still a happy dog getting around. Like I said, he just bumped into a rock. Like I said, he bumps into things occasionally. It's just going to be another relaxing weekend. Probably going to do some fishing. May find a couple of trails to hike. I did bring my stuff for my artwork and I'll be cooking up dinner shortly. Today's dinner is going to be nothing too spectacular. It's going to be camp food again. I'm going to be doing cheeseburgers. Not going to be cooking them on the open fire. Just going to be cooking them on a regular MSR pocket rocket with a small camp pan that I picked up at the thrift store. What's the matter, buddy? He hasn't stopped walking around exploring since we got here. Don't know exactly what he's looking for since he can't see, but he's just having a grand old time. We'll show you the sleeping arrangements in a little bit. Here's a shot inside the tent. My dog is one of those weird dogs that does not play with toys. He just carries them around. So I didn't bring any toys for him this weekend. He wouldn't play with them anyway. Also, didn't want to bring his bed with him because of the fact that it would just get all dirty and stuff. So I did bring a blanket from home that he likes to sleep on the couch with me. So this way here, he has a smell that's a sense of home. Got his regular food bowls from home. So this way here, he knows those are his food bowls. Everything's all set up to make him as comfortable as can be. Well, this is just going to be a simple camp cook, just cooking cheeseburgers tonight. If you notice, the one thing I did was I actually forgot to grab my hat. So I don't have my hat on this trip. But I can tell you right now, this little camp pan that I bought will not be coming on me on my next trip. And the reason behind that is with this extended handle, although I could take the handle off, it does not want to stay on the burner. So what I have to do is I have to set it kind of off to the side and balance it just right like that. So I don't suggest those cheap little camp things unless you actually have a Coleman stove. So I'm gonna go ahead, get the hamburgers out. They're still a little bit frozen. Like I said, I freeze all my meats before I go camping. And the reason being is it helps them last longer in the cooler. On that little camp stove, I am absolutely sure the handle probably gets extremely hot on it. So I'm gonna have to use a paper towel to hold the handle. Seems to do a little bit better with the hamburger in it. So let me go ahead and get this lit. And actually I want to turn this so the handle's facing me. I had to move the picnic table because with the tropical storm yesterday, there were some washouts on this particular site, and apparently the table was no longer steady and no longer even. And as you can see how quickly that's heating up, I am starting to feel some rain. This is not good. Wasn't supposed to rain tonight. I'm gonna go ahead. Nice thing about this though is it does have an adjustment so that you can turn the flame down. Hopefully it's not gonna rain. I do feel some sprinkles. I might have to put some of my stuff away. I'm gonna go ahead and close up the tent while that's cooking just in case it does rain. This will be also a test to see how well the waterproofing and rainfly on this tent's gonna be. And yeah, this handle does get hot, so I don't recommend it as far as any sort of safety features. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate it around the other way. This is not the best cooking setup, but I mean, if you want to be minimalist, this will probably work. Go ahead and see if I can turn this down a little bit more. Flame's a little bit too high still. Right about there. That's one of the nice things about the MSR Pocket Rocket is the fact that you can adjust the flame as opposed to my Coleman stove. My Coleman stove, I cannot adjust the flame at all. And my burger is starting to stick. So, I don't suggest this pan at all. Alrighty, well the cheeseburger's done. Probably gonna say it's maybe a little bit of a failure cooking on this thing. Reason being, as you can see, it's very tippy. Handle's hot, have to use paper towel. Burger is now a little bit stuck, even though there's a lot of grease in the pan. The burger's not even really what I would call well done either. I mean, it's probably medium at this point. And as you can see, I'm gonna go up close to the camera. That right there is a complete burnt mess. Gonna have fun cleaning that. The bottom did okay, but yeah, these little cheap cook pans, don't really recommend them too much. I mean, they cook the food, but I don't know. It's just tippy on the MSR Pocket Rocket. It's burns easy, doesn't provide even heat throughout. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna break off a little bit of this piece for my little adventure buddy who's still walking around. He hasn't settled down yet. Let's break off some pieces for him, let it cool off a bit. And yeah, there are spots on here that did burn because of the uneven heat. He's not going to get too much because protein is not good for him. I'm just going to give him a little bit just to say I shared. Yeah, that's good enough. Now, I'd like ketchup on my burgers. One thing I forgot to bring, I was going to try a new spice today, but I forgot to bring it on this trip. Forgot to bring my hat. So more worried about concentrating on making sure that he would be set up and comfortable. I think he's going to sleep good tonight. He has not stopped walking around the whole entire time. Don't worry, buddy. I saved you a little bit of burger. The other thing I'm eating with it tonight is not your regular potato chips. I got veggie chips instead. Trying to go a little bit healthier on this trip, but yeah, burgers, s'mores. We'll do better the next time. This is only the second camping trip in probably about 30 years, so we'll do a little better on the health food next time. So I'm gonna go ahead, eat my dinner, and then we'll get back to you in a little bit. This dog is a chow hound. He does not know wait. So Preston has not settled down yet. Matter of fact, he's still exploring. Preston, hey buddy, what you doing? What you doing? He'll probably sleep good tonight. So, if you're wondering about the hiking videos on my channel and why I haven't posted any, this summer has been extreme. It's been either 100 degrees or downpouring rain all summer long. This is one of the rainiest summers that I actually remember in a very, very long time. Can't even remember the last time we had such a rainy summer. He's still exploring over near the car. So yeah. So just got through dinner a little while ago. Actually had a mama deer and a baby come through just the woods area on the outside of my campsite, but she skittled off. Preston didn't even bark. That's one thing about him now that he's turned blind, is he does not bark at all for anything really. Well, hi. You coming to join us? Are you coming to join the campfire? I think he's kind of liking his first camping trip, other than the fact that he can't see where he's going. You gotta go that way. Yeah, come here. Come here. I got you. Come here. Up this way. Out this way. There you go. Can't keep you on leash because you'd wander off. Yes, you would. You have no idea where you are or where you're going. Yeah. So what? You like camping? First time in your 13-year lifespan? Do you like camping? You like it? We see how you sleep tonight in the tent with Daddy. I got a feeling it's going to be a little warm. You may not need your blanket. Good thing is, I don't see any fleas or any ticks. So I wonder if they actually sprayed the sites. Although with the tropical storm that came through yesterday, thank God we didn't get any of the winds. We just got the heavy rain. So, but anyway, this site is actually a little bit smaller than the last one I had. Still very private though. You still got a lot of little wood areas in between the two sites. Just don't think they opened it up as big. This one here has a little bit more grass than the other ones. What you doing? I think he's just a happy dog. Tell you one thing though, you want to need a bath. Want to go swimming tomorrow? Hey, want to go swimming? Tomorrow we go swimming? Yeah? Alrighty, well, I want to eat my s'mores, relax by the fire for the night, and then we'll get up in the morning. Looks like the sky is finally clearing. Not going to get any more rain, hopefully, until it's time to leave. Can't believe summer's winding down already. It's already the second week in July, so the summer's going by fast. So I'm trying to get as many camping trips in as possible. Wife wants to take a trip overnight to the beach to the ocean, but she doesn't camp. She only does the hotel, and everything has been booked full, from cottages, hotels. Everything has been booked full all the way up to November, October, and what is open is like $500 a night with not many amenities. So don't know exactly what we'll do, but she does want to get away to the beach this summer for a weekend. But yeah, $500 a night is kind of expensive, so we'll have to check that. And of course, you ain't coming. It's gonna be just the wife and I. No doggies. No doggies. So, alright, well, I'm gonna relax by the fire for the night. Got the usual s'mores, and I'm gonna get those cooking up. Oh, and I did bring a metal s'mores marshmallow hot dog stick that I got at Walmart this time, instead of using the wooden ones. And as you can see, I also added a $10 fold-up table next to my chair. Don't want to get into glamping, but there are certain things that just make things a little bit easier. Alrighty, well, we're inside the tent. It's night number 1, and as you can see, Getting my little guy all set up for the night. Come on, buddy. You need to lay down. Come on. What? There you go. You want to sleep there? I got your blanket over here for you, though. I do. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, this is a good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Oh, look who's up this morning. Hi. Hi, baby. You up? Did you have a good sleep? Come here. Come here. Are you ready to get out of the tent? Did you have a good sleep? Did you have a good sleep, buddy? You were passed out all night. Okay, you ready to get out of the tent? Come on, I'll let you out. Alright, I'll let you out. Go on. Can you do it? Go on. No. Go on. Go. Go on. Hey. Outside. Hey. little bass. Well, stop trying to drink the water. There you go. There you go. You're rolling over, buddy. No, no, you gotta come back this way. You like swimming? Well, it's July 11th, 2021, Sunday night. This is going to be the last night of this camping trip. Hey, buddy. Sad to wake up? You a little tuckered out? You were sleeping for a long time. So, like the last time, I've got everything all organized in the car. Just got a little bit left packing to do for when I leave tomorrow, just in case it rains. This time, however, there is a high probability that it is going to be raining tomorrow morning when I get up, so I might just be throwing everything in the car and skedaddling out of here. So I'm just sitting here reflecting, with this being July 11th. It was this weekend 28 years ago. That was my last camping trip with my dad, and also the last camping trip with my step family. My dad had passed away 2 days later, lost his battle with cancer. My dad, the 3 years that he had cancer, he never stopped camping. He went every weekend. That was his thing. And he pretty much went right up until the day he died. Like I said, 28 years ago, this weekend was the last day. 2 days afterwards, he had passed away. I think my dad knew what day he was going to pass away on, or pretty close to it, because when we were on that trip for that last week, my dad had said before he died he wanted to see the entire state of Maine. So I asked him, I said, well, Dad, when do you want to go? He said, now, immediately. So we went. We left my stepmother at the campground with my stepsister, nephew, her husband, and Dad and I took off. We saw most of Maine, with the exception of Moosehead Lake, Jackman, and Baxter State Park. We went up to the land that my grandfather owned. We went up to, which was on Flagstaff Lake. We went to Bar Harbor, went to the Desert of Maine, took Route 11 all the way up through the mountains, where the road just does this, up and down through the mountains. Cut across on Route 1, which was the Maine-Canada border. Route 1 going through a town called Madawaska. I don't know who did the surveying of that, but that road literally weaved in and out of the United States and Canada. You go 2 miles, it would say, welcome to the United States. Go 2 miles, say, welcome to Canada. Then welcome to the United States. Then welcome to Canada. So it just kept doing one of those. Because of which there were no border checkpoints. But the only patrol through there was the Madawaska International Police, they were called at that time. I don't know what they're called now, but yeah, it was called the Madawaska International Police because of the fact that it went through US and Canada. But yeah, 28 years ago today was the last day my dad and I were camping. I had only did 4 more camping trips after he passed. The year after he passed away, I went up through New Hampshire and saw the rest of Maine on the exact weekend that he passed, kind of as a remembrance. And then I did a couple trips when I met my wife, and also on the Outer Banks of North Carolina shortly after we were married. Other than that, it had been probably a good 25 years before I started camping again. So, yep, it's kind of interesting. 52 years old now. My dad was 53 when he passed, and we're both doing the same things at this age that he liked to do, which was camp and fish. So I'm gonna go ahead, wrap this video up. It's been a great weekend. Somebody is passed out on the side of me. He enjoyed swimming, fishing. He's got one last night in the tent. Then he's got to go home and get a bath because he's stinky and dirty. Ah, buddy, you stinky and dirty? Well, did the lake not clean you off good enough? But one last night in the tent. We'll see if it's raining in the morning. So I'm going to wrap up this video. May film a little bit in the morning as I'm leaving. But I'm just going to sit, relax, have some s'mores, have the last of my drink, and we'll see you in the next video. Not sure what the next video is going to be. Not sure if I got any more camping trips planned. My wife wants to do an overnight at the beach, but like I said, that's like everything's booked up as far as a hotel up until October, November. And then the other stuff that's available is like $500 a night with barely any amenities. So we'll see what happens. Probably going to get some more fishing in between, although this summer has been hard. It's been raining and the fish really have not been biting that much at all. I'm going to try to get a couple hikes in before the autumn if the temperature stays in the 70s with no humidity and we don't have any more 100-degree days. But we got the rest of July to go and August before that temperature really breaks. And hard to believe we're in the middle of July and midsummer already. Barely even got a chance to enjoy it, but at least I got a couple camping trips in. Alrighty, well, we did get some rain last night. Good news is the tent didn't leak. It was just the off and on shower variety, no severe downpours or thunderstorms. And I'm blessed again to get on the road before the real heavy rain comes and the thunderstorms. It's kind of foggy right now and overcast and gray. Everything is a little bit damp, but I put most everything away last night before we left. So everything in the trunk and the back seat is dry. The only thing I'm going to have to dry out once I get home is going to be the sleeping bag, the insert, and the tent itself. I didn't put the tent away and its bagging case because I don't want it getting all moldy and for me to forget about, so it's on the back seat. My faithful companion is already asleep on the back seat. Since it's a long drive, he always rides in the back seat on long rides. He only rides up front when I'm going around town, and that's for his safety. Back seat is the safest place for dogs. So we're gonna check out, and then we're gonna drive home, get unpacked, take a shower, and just had the memories of my weekend. It was another good weekend.